Welcome to episode 2 of Nurturing Nottingham, where my aim is to get Nottingham Forest promoted to the Premier League in this first season that I am in charge of them, which is the 2017-18 season. If you haven't seen episode 1, make sure you check that out so you know the background to this save. Thank you for over 250 likes on that first episode, which is insane. I never get that many likes. I don't know what happened there. I don't know why you all decided to like it, but thank you so much. That means a lot. Continue to do that. That would be wonderful. If we can make 200, I doubt it we will on this episode, but maybe 150. So the first episode was just a bit of background information and me trying to sign Will Keane. This episode is me playing at home against Brighton in the first game of the Championship season. But first of all, I need to show you something. I signed him. I signed Will Keane. It was the most joyous moment of FM15 so far for me, I think, because it was really tough to get hold of him. I bid sort of up to 8 million at one point in various ways in terms of over 48 months and instalments and various things. But in the end, I think what I decided to do was just express my love for him to the media, and then eventually he started to sort of say to Rotherham that he wanted to leave, I think, and they sold him to me for 5.5 million. Watford also bid that much, so I actually got him for less than they were willing to sell him for initially. So it worked out well for me. So Will Keane is going to be a wonderful player, hopefully for me. Obviously it was very good for me at Rotherham when I was manager there. So let's have a look at the transfer history over the summer. Obviously there's still time for me to sign players. I'm looking at Fabian Delph at the moment. In fact, he's at Southampton and he's not quite as good as he usually is on games. But it'd be good for the Championship for me, definitely. But it probably want too much money. Anyway, I actually sold more compared to what I paid over the summer, which is strange, considering I actually had about 5 million to spend anyway. But contracts and all that sort of thing add up, don't they? So in regards to selling players, I decided to sell Coquelin because, well, he's a strong midfielder, but I thought 4 million was too big a deal to reject, and it allowed me to sign Will Keane, to be honest. Also sold Jamie Patterson. That wasn't my decision. That happened before I arrived, I believe. Adam Smith. Now, I probably should have kept him because he's a very strong right back, but it's to Middlesbrough, who are in the Premiership. But he's gone straight into their under 21, so I don't know why they paid 1.1 million for him, and now he's in under 21s. That just seems a bit ridiculous. But I've got Yedin back at right back on loan from Spurs. Where is he? Here he is. So he's going to be my main right back. I'm going to have to play Paul McShane as my backup right back, unless I can find someone before the start of the season, but we shall see. Also sold Sebastian Pinto for 1 million. I don't really need him because I've got other strikers now. Sold him to Cardiff, and he's 31, so I don't think it's too bad a fee for him. Matt Ritchie to Southampton for 240k. They are in the Championship now. So Delph is actually going to be playing in the Championship anyway, even if he doesn't go to me. And Rob Kernan, and then a few free transfers as well going out. So coming into the team, Will Keane, like I said, and a couple more familiar players. Reece McCabe for 950k. He's not the best player in the world, but he was very good for me towards the end with Rotherham. And he's a decent midfielder to have in the middle. Deep line playmaker. Could work well for me in the middle of the pitch. Doesn't want too much wages either, so that's always a bonus. And it's just nice to bring some old faces along with you, isn't it? Yili Salahi. Tongue-tied here. Salahi. Let's go with that. He's Austrian anyway, and he came from Bayern Munich for under 1 million. So I think that's quite a good signing. I think he's a decent left-back and will be my main left-back this season. Probably ahead of Helland. Well, it depends on how they play. So those two will be competing for the left-back position. It's good to have competition, isn't it? And Marcus Rosberg coming in on a free. He's just a youngster that may develop. He may not. Shiana Foster as well. Another youngster who possibly could develop, but once again may not. We shall see. They're free transfers, so it doesn't really matter. Stephen Lawless, I think, is a decent free signing. Another option for the wing. And lastly, Charlie Masunda, who I had on loan at Rotherham for 2 seasons, of course, has joined me with Nottingham Forest, which is fantastic because he was very good for me and he's a good Championship player. He may actually feature mainly in central midfield for me because I've got a lot of wingers, and especially left wingers. So he's mainly an attacking midfield centre apparently. I always used to play him on the left wing, but I think he's going to be playing central midfield because my tactic doesn't involve an attacking midfielder at the moment. I've got two wingers. I'm playing a Ramduta with McAleny, but we'll see how that goes. Sumbalonga and Keane up front, Antonio on the wing, Cohen and Masunda in central midfield. It was going to be McCabe, but then Masunda came in at the last minute, so I'm going to play him in midfield. Salahi, Hector, Hobbs, Yedin, and the keeper Kouarasi in goal. Now, this guy, Scott, I'm terrible with names at the moment. What's going on with my mouth? Scott Howarth? Let's go with that. Anyway, he looks like he's going to be a star because he's only 17. He's already got 2.5 star current ability as a goalkeeper. Everything's going up. His potential's insane. Actually, vision's going down. It's a bit disappointing. But he just looks like he's going to be an insane player. So he's going to be my sub-keeper and will play in the cup games most likely. I've actually got a cup game in 2 days. So he'll be playing that one against Bury. And defence-wise, I'm pretty strong. I mean, Jack Hobbs is a very good centre-back. And so is Michael Hector, actually, who can also play left wing, as it happens, which is strange. I'm not sure where he's come from in real life. Reading, or Aberdeen, possibly, and Reading. Yeah, Reading. So he's a good player, and it's strange, but he can play left wing, and not bad as well. So an interesting player to have at the back. And I've also got Kelvin Wilson, the captain, as my backup centre-back, who's just as strong as the other two, to be honest. So I'm just going to get cracking and go into the first game. I've been talking quite a while. Sorry about that, but it's good to introduce the team. In fact, I'm going to show you my friendly results and show you the last game, which I managed myself. So only 4 friendlies. I don't know why that was the case. I probably should have arranged some more. But I guess the Championship season does start very early. We beat Bristol Rovers. We lost 2-1 against Zwolle. We beat Ilkeston 5-1, whoever they are, and then a 3-1 win against Man United, and I actually managed this match. I didn't manage the other 3. I let my assistant take control of the other 3 games, and we came from 1-0 down to win 3-1. So we'll just have a look at the goals, see what you think, because Sumbalonga got a couple of goals, and Eriksson came off the bench as well to score. They had more shots, more possession, but we really did have a very good second half. Once it loads, come on. Here we go. I could pause the video, but I'm letting you endure my pain. Here we go, McCabe. Oh, this isn't a highlight. We want to see the goals. Maybe this is a long build up to the goal. So De Gea pumped it up. Yedin dropped to centre back there for some reason. Then I think we gave the ball away quite poorly, from what I remember. Yeah, Cohen just decided to lump it. But then they had a bit of possession, and here goes Mata into Rooney, into Herrera, out wide it went, and then it was crossed in and Rooney headed home. But then second half we were really good on the counter. I changed it up a bit. I was on control, probably not a good idea against Man United, so I changed to counter, and it worked wonders in the second half, as you'll see in a second. So Cohen into Goodmanson and Bojan, and then Sumbalonga fired home. Couldn't really miss from there. Then we got another goal on the break. Here we go, McAleny playing it into McCabe. Lovely ball out wide to Goodmanson. And he ran down the wing. Cut in. Back to McCabe. Into Cohen. And this was nice. Sumbalonga just smashed it home. Good finish. And then lastly, just to round it all off, Man United are actually my parent club for whatever reason. So if we go up, obviously, I think that affiliation link is destroyed. We're actually predicted to finish 7th this season, so I'm obviously hoping for much better than that. I really want automatic promotion, really should be getting that with this sort of team, although there are other strong teams, of course, in the division. And that was a great finish from Eriksson after a good move from the team. So let's get started. Boom, it's time for the Championship season. Just need to give a squad number to Charlie Masunda. He has to have number 22. And we're ready to go against Brighton at the City Ground on the 12th of August 2017. Really hope you enjoy this series. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be interesting trying to get promoted with Forest. It shouldn't be too much of a challenge, but time will tell. let's just answer that. They've got this team. They've got this guy from May. I think Stevie May, yeah, the Scottish guy. He's decent. So we'll have to watch out for him. You may think my tactic's a bit odd. 4-2-2-2 with wingers. Quite attacking looking. But I think that's the system that best suits the players I have. I don't have a huge wealth of central midfielders. So I've gone with a couple of very strong strikers up front. I've got Bojan on the bench, for goodness sake, to come off and hopefully cause problems. But I have to start Will Keane, don't I? Good old Will Keane. He scored a couple of goals in pre-season. Assombalonga was my top scorer in pre-season, I believe. West Brom were interested in signing him, but they haven't come in with a bid. So it's going to take a lot of money for me to sell him, because he's worth 7.5 million. He's my best striker. He's one of the best strikers in the Championship. Will Keane! Oh, he scored already! 30 seconds into his proper debut for the club, and he scores. What a start for Will Keane. Playing as a Trequesta. Just behind, well, he's as a Trequesta striker, just behind Assombalonga really. But Stockdale couldn't keep that out, and wow, what a start. I didn't expect it to be that good. So we've got a corner now. No, long throw-in, sorry. Antonio's got 18 on long throws, and McCabe's got 16. So I've got two good specialist long throw takers. And mate, I hopefully can take advantage of that. But here goes Brighton, and somehow March didn't put it in the back of the net. Now another long throw. Antonio whips it in. Keane skips past his man. Back to McElhenney. Is it McElhenney? That looks about right, doesn't it? McElhenney. Good winger, actually. Decided to try him out as a Ramdota. Don't know where my defence is there, but Hector does very well. Here goes McElhenney again. Skipping in field. Into Keane. Plays it out wide to Antonio. Can he whip in a ball? Nice, and Keane scores again. Oh, what a player this guy is. I've just got the best out of him, haven't I? I've really turned him into a fantastic, unstoppable Championship striker. He was better in the Championship than in League One. I guess he was injured for most of League One. But oh, what a finish. What a player. Oh, I can't believe how well it's working out. Definitely worth 5.5 million at this level. Cohen whips it in. And Masunda scores. Oh, it's all Rotherham here. Oh, it's 3-0 after 25 minutes. Smashed in Cohen's corner. Let's see this. Curled it in. Masunda on the volley. What a finish. Oh, I've made some cracking signings. My old guard coming back to help me at Nottingham Forest. Hobbs won that header, but they're on the ball now. They've got a bit of possession. Can they capitalise? No. Here's Yedin into Antonio. Loses the ball. That's poor from him. He should be getting rid of that. But here goes Dixon to Brighton. They've got a chance here, I think. Can they take it? Here goes Toko. Nice play. March. May scores. That had goal written all over it, didn't it? So we're 3-1 up after 26 minutes. Going to keep with this tactic though, and I'm not going to change it up now because, oh no, McElhenney's injured. That's disappointing. I'm going to bring on Lawless, I guess, onto the left, but play him as a standard winger. There we go. That's a bit of a blow. McElhenney's a cracking player. He's very versatile as well. Play multiple positions up front. End of the first half. Can we hang on to our 2-goal lead? Antonio into Cohen. Masunda into Cohen. Cohen's an amazing midfielder, especially at Championship level. Out wide to Salahi. He puts the ball in. Lawless knocks it back. No one. Oh, Cohen smashes it home. One of my favourite players. And he smashes it home beautifully. 4-1 at half time. What a start to the season. I'm liking this save already. Antonio headed it across and Wootton headed it out, but Cohen was there to just sort of fly a flying volley. Great stuff from Cohen. Let's keep it up, lads. Keep it up. 8.6 performance from Cohen at the moment. My two midfielders are working wonders. Sambulonga's not done much though, but that really doesn't matter at this point. We've had 0 clear-cut chances, but we've got 4 goals. Just shows how good the goals have been. Got better pass completion percentage as well. Currently top of the table after 1 game, after 50 minutes into 1 game. Everyone's just happy, looking motivated. Here they go though, looking dangerous. It's a nice ball into March. Can he score? But no. Wide of the goal. I think I'll make some subs now. Masunda's going to come off for McCabe. And I would bring Keane off, but I want him to get a hat-trick. Antonio can come off for Bojan. Bojan can play on the wing. Here we go. Come on, guys. Maybe one more goal for the fans and the viewers watching. Please leave a like, by the way, for this cracking start to the season. That'd be much appreciated. And perhaps some comments as well. Oh, they've scored, though. That's not so good. Spoken too soon. Still, this tactic looks like it's going to be high scoring, perhaps, but maybe a bit weak at the back. Back to Cohen. What's he going to do? Puts it into Keane. Nice play. Lawless blocked corner. We do have to watch it though. If we concede another goal, it could be a very nervy end to the game. Just about keeping hold of possession now. I mean, I could do an instruction, but I don't think it's really going to do much now. Yeah, I mean, it's by the time I've done it, it's the end. And this is surely the last moment of the game. Sambulonga into King. Can he get his hat-trick? Yes, he can! Oh, what a start. What a start to his Nottingham Forest career. Ah, he just plays so well for me. Will Keane, what a hero. Knocks it in left-footed. And there we go. Can we get another? No, that's the end. 5-2 win. Entertainment all round from the guys. Ah, beautiful stuff. 9.5, man of the match for Will Keane. Chris Cohen with a 9.0. Absolutely brilliant. Well, I'm very happy with that. We're not actually top. Blackburn won 6-2. But still, amazing. So the next video is going to be in September sometime at the end of the transfer window, just to let you know if I've signed any more players or sold any more players. Not sure who it will be against, but we'll see. But this has just motivated me so much to really just play this game now and have a lot of fun. So Blackburn beat Charlton 6-2. But yeah, wow, that is amazing. So thank you for watching, guys. Please leave a like and comment and subscribe if you haven't done so already. That would be much appreciated. And I shall see you in episode 3.